Home of hard truths and bold insights.
And I'm super excited. I've watched this man on social media, on TV, on radio, and I just think that first of all, he's a silver fox. Second of all, he's an incredible human being. He is, of course, a powerhouse to be reckoned with in the Kenya film and media industry. He founded Balozi Productions, which helped launch a lot of Kenyan actors. And then there was the Riverwood Ensemble. He was the Secretary General. He also hosted a beautiful show that every Kenyan was hooked on, that is Get in the Kitchen, as well as Food of Kenya, celebrating our cultures. And then he's also a member, are you still a member of the Oscar selection committee in Kenya? He has done so much and he continues on to shine on Lazizi. Welcome to the show, Mwaniki Mageria.
Diana, thank you. DJ Abstract. That introduction I didn't get.
It's the evil genius, aka Mubabas with a purpose.
Mubabas with a purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
I got it.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's quite exciting to be here.
It's exciting to have
Energy in this room is good.
You can feel it, right?
Yeah.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Always.
Oh.
Let's start from the beginning. For those who don't really know you, I don't know why they don't, but for those who do not know you and have not engaged with you and what you do, let's start from the beginning. We like our journeys from the beginning. Yes.
Like when I was born.
Not when you're born, of course. Give us the juicy bits of the start of your career, why you decided, okay, I'm going to focus on film, I'm going to focus on creating beautiful shows on TV and also on radio.
Okay. Actually, this all happened pretty much because of my personality. Because I wanted to be a chef. Truth of the story. From two, nataka kuwa chef. Father akaniambia no. And see, now those days, this is when I talk about the 80s.
Yes.
A chef was a cook.
Yes. Mpishi.
Jikoni.
Na wewe ndume mzima.
And my dad was a businessman. So he would say, no, business. He wanted me to take over that. So I got into business in university, which was interesting. And I started doing business. And I even started my own company. But it was in entertainment. Because I realized after working for corporate companies, selling cars, I was selling cars. I realized when we were doing events, I was the guy that would come to organize the event, to put things together, to do the emceeing, I realized, hey, I'm more in the communication side than I am in on business side. So when I started my business, it was a communications company that did events. So that was called Balozi Productions. And then we moved into film, and it's a progression. I actually, before I wanted to be a chef, I wanted to be Michael Jackson. But
impersonator.
But I couldn't sing or dance anything.
Ukajua hapa sina talent.
So I decided, let me be the guy to push the talent.
Right.
So we've done stuff. I mean, I've been able to. We did album with our youth group. I produced an album. We did an album with some kids called the Sunflower Kids Club. I produced that one. I was Five Alive. Do you know a group called Five Alive?
Of course I do.
Okay, Five Alive. Yes. I was their first manager.
No way.
But I was like a big bro. And they were my younger brothers.
Yes.
So it was a lot of fun, and I knew this is really what I want to do. So so that's why I now ventured, when I had the power to do what I really wanted to do. That's why I ventured into film and to production. Then I did a small stint in radio, courtesy of a friend of mine called Jimmy Gathu. He told me, you've got a good voice, you need to go on radio.
Yes.
So I went and saw a guy called Dusty Rhodes. Do you remember Dusty Rhodes? He was the program controller at Capital FM. Yeah, that was back when 1999. Wow. 1998, 1999, 2000. So I used to do the late night Capital with Mwaniki Mageria.
Sorry.
The goosebumps.
Okay.
And then I used to do, of course, because I'm a good Christian guy, I used to do the Sunday breakfast show.
Live you tell.
Very true.
And he used to preach like a preacher.
No,
and people found the word. It was just the music.
On Capital, you don't preach. You just uplift people. Yeah.
So you used to uplift people in the morning on Sundays.
Yes.
Late night.
They got hangover. During the week was late night Capital.
Yeah.
So and one of the things I like to do is spice up life kidogo. So when I do something for too long, I get bored. So now I want to start something new.
Yes.
So thankfully, I met a guy called Eugene Bogwa. Well, this was after when I did Riverwood. Riverwood was a story and a half.
What happened?
Because Riverwood rewrote the history of Kenyan film. It was young producers doing some really shoddy work, but had the passion like crazy. And they were given a platform by Kwaku, Mr. Patrick Kwaku.
Yes.
And that time he had a consultant called Mr. Gekunda, Brongo Gekunda. And he said, we must work on local. So we got an hour every evening for a whole year, which was quite exciting. And so every year, every month, every evening, you're watching a Kenyan film. So we went around the whole country and got producers from all over, and they're producing crazy stuff. I mean, local stories. And I mean, that's when we promoted guys like Professor Ishuya from Western. There was oh my goodness, can I remember the names? There was Warigia, there was Kihenjo, there were there was a guy from Machakos. Oh my God, what is his name? I forget. But we had guys from all over, and these guys became the stalwarts of Kenyan content on Kiss TV, which is quite exciting. Of course, now the advent of streaming and whatever came, and that pretty much died off.
It died off because now everybody had their own platform.
Exactly. But what it did was give them an opportunity to prove that they can do it, and quality improved. Now, in fact, a lot of the people who you see doing very well right now started from Riverwood. Yeah, cut their teeth there. So it's quite exciting to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah, mine is just simple. Let me just try to sound like you are. It's simple. Let me ask if you could bottle up the Kenyan story in storytelling in a scene, what it would be sound like?
I bottle up
the spirit of Kenya storytelling.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's a very tough one. But one of the things, I think, resilience. Are very you'd have this guy who's trying to make things happen, and everything is going against him, but he's still trying to make it happen. Come what may. That's the kind of thing. The wind is against him, the floods are coming against him, but the guy's still going on. That's pretty much the Kenyan industry. And then the other thing about it is everybody doing their own thing and not working together. That's another problem. We don't like working together, and I don't understand that quite much, because we tried with the Riverwood, and then when it started looking like it had wenyewe, other guys now started there.
There's always competition, that's a good thing, but we move on.
Democracy.
We'll just move on with that. You had something very interesting. You were doing Kalasha Awards.
That's a very interesting story. In fact, this is pre-Riverwood. Because my company was doing events. I wanted to be do the Oscars. So I went to see Wachira Waroro. He was then the CEO of Kenya Film Commission, and I told him, guy, can we do this thing called a movie thing? He said, it's a good idea.
It was.
Then he was promoted, and and then there was an acting CEO who. When you're in an acting position, you can't take decisions.
That's true.
So that held Kidogo. Then a guy called David Maingi came. David Maingi was an action man. He came from the corporate world. So he's coming to government. He wanted to make things happen. So I told him the idea. He said, build up the whole system, and then let's see what it looks like. So we sat down with my team. We built the Kalasha from beginning to end. We even had trustees, and some of the trustees were big names. We had Ukitaitas Naikuni refused, but we had can I remember big names? Patricia Ithao, Carol Mandi, Eva Moraya. A guy called Patrick Obath. Miss, oh my goodness, she was the commercial manager at Equity Bank. Winnie Manyara.
Yes.
I mean, there was. You're talking about top.
Polycarpigathe. Yes.
Big. So those were the trustees to ensure that when sponsors came in, what they got is what they were promised. And they opened a lot of doors. I mean, that was when Zayn put money into it. We did some really good stuff.
It was good stuff.
And that is when it started. And then. Because they didn't pay me, because all of a sudden they said that it was single sourcing.
I know.
Single sourcing. So they said they couldn't pay me. So I was able to talk to the minister. Then he was a minister, not CS. And I told him, boss, I built this thing. Why
this
you?
Beautiful thing.
So So and we gave it the name Kalasha. You know what Kalasha means?
What does it mean?
The emerging tusks. In Swahili, the emerging tusks of an elephant, a young elephant. So you see the crowning glory of an elephant is the tusks.
Yes.
So the same thing, our tusks. In fact, they should be giving Kalashas. They should be a katas.
Yeah, but that is really nice. I think you should revive it.
Yeah. So so that's when they agreed for me to be on the board of the Kenya Film Commission, because I had contributed significantly to the
film industry.
Yeah, the film industry. It was good. I really enjoyed that. It was. We tried to push things forward, and we're still doing well.
Yes.
Of course, we have a very good CEO at the moment who understands it, because even when I was there as a director, he was in there. He was marketing.
He was part of the
marketing.
team.
Yeah, he was the marketing and communications guy. So he understood. So by the time he rose to the CEO,
yes,
he understands the industry completely. So that's a shout out to you, Doctor.
That's up to you. So that one myth you wish about Kenyan film that would disappear.
Ati?
One myth about Kenyan film industry that you wish would disappear.
That we don't do original stuff. That we're only good at doing foreign stuff.
Hey?
Yeah.
That is a myth for real. That's a crazy one. That's a very silly myth by the speaking of originality and creation, you were in the Oscar vote, right?
I was actually.
Oh, you were?
What happens? Every country has got an Oscar committee.
Yes.
That shortlists for the only category they shortlist for is best film in foreign language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I have a film that has got, of course, our language, and I want it to be part of the Oscars, how do I get to go around it?
They put out a call.
Yes,
and
a
I
call.
think the call comes out every either November or September.
I think September.
September, yes, in September. Actually, right now. So you enter your film, then the committee sits down and watches them in light of what they have seen in the past and what they know the world is looking at, and then they shortlist, and then the best one is then sent to the Oscar guys, and then they also watch the what do they call? They're called the Academy.
Yes.
Then they actually watch as well, and then the one that is best in the world.
So they call out a list of the people that have been nominated.
Yes.
So what the winners, is it actually the people, the committee that decide, okay, this one a lot of people have voted for it, then we take it? Or
there's no voting.
There's no voting.
In terms of, I see what you mean. The people who watch it are members of the Academy.
Yes.
Members of the Academy are accomplished filmmakers from around the world.
Okay.
In fact, in Kenya, we've got four Academy members,
yeah.
Judy Kibinge, Lupita Nyong'o, Yvonne. Oh my God, I forget her name. Yvonne, someone. And then there's there are two others, but you get what I'm saying,
right?
Yeah.
So.
Wanuri Kahiu.
It's come back.
If I had forgotten that one,
you've been trouble.
So biggest challenges that you've faced from back in the day to now as Kenyan film producers or filmmakers. What's that biggest challenge you guys face?
Distribution. The route to market has not been made smooth. Okay, we have not made it smooth. It's a collective problem. The producers would rather keep their movies in their drawers than give them out to be sitting on a shelf where people can access them, because they think that one day they will get $1 million shillings, $1 million.
That reminds me of the pilots that I've shot.
Yeah, you see, and you understand. You see, because it's your baby, you feel you're attached to it. So we need to get out of that thing and just look at it like sweets. Yeah, you put many sweets out there. Some will be sold, some will not be sold.
Right.
And for us to have a proper route to market, where we know that every Wednesday or every Thursday we can go to any cinema in Kenya and watch a Kenyan film.
Wish we could do that.
We know that there is one platform where all Kenyan stuff is. I mean, we have users and all that, but I don't know why people have not. I don't know why people don't pick up on those kind of things.
It's either we don't know or we're just ignorant.
Maybe you're not marketing well enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't
I
understand.
think most people presume those ones are for the guys in the bundus to watch those two funny skits and everything.
Yeah, you see, we have DS. You know, if you look at the platform, we have DSTV. That's one of the very top, the most expensive. You know, that's the one. Then now we are doing things, my Netflix, which are a bit more affordable. The
Amazon
Primes and all that. But those guys came and told us, we don't think you guys can produce for us.
For real?
Really?
But how does somebody push when you hear your first known Netflix, when you hear your first known Amazon Prime, when you hear your first known Twitch? Don't you just decide, you know what, come and Twitch me, Nikata? What should people do?
What question are you asking? I didn't ask. Your first no means what?
When you're told no that you're not good enough as a producer.
We keep going.
We keep going.
Yeah, I think or we start our own.
Exactly. That is what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. We have more content on YouTube, as Africans, than we have on our own platforms. We need to actually decide this is our platform, and we support it thoroughly. If we could support something together, and agree,
that's the thing.
I think that's the best thing. The one time we did the thing as a Kenyan, all of us, was when they were hungry. There was hunger in North Kenya. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. What was it?
Kenyans for Kenyans.
And we did it together.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing we need to be doing.
Right.
But I don't know. And I'm hoping Gen Zs can also do things together.
I know. In
I'm
a structured way, in a beautiful way. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Thinking that we have got a place where we can all get together as Kenyans to watch our own products, right, and celebrate our people who are doing the things that they are doing in the creative space. Where would you see Kenya in 5 to 10 years? If we had the proper support and systems,
we would be in Nollywood. Yeah. In fact, if you look at the film industry over the ages, Kenya was way ahead of everybody else. In fact, Kenya, it was very, very crucial. It was a very key entertainment-wise, all business-wise, everything, because Kenya was a colony of the UK, and the UK was a world power at the time. Okay, so other guys were outposts. Nigeria was they were not a full colony in terms of the buildings and government and everything. It was not the same as what we have here. Here, White Islands, everything was Mzungu, everything was. So they would do a lot of films. By the way, please go to YouTube and look at old films from Kenya. It will blow your mind what kind of stuff we're doing from there. Anyway, so I think would be the same as Niger. Would be in Nollywood.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. There'd be a lot of money coming through. The other thing I would like to say is that, do we like paying for our content?
I would pay. I would.
You know, Diana, you're the one person in this room who answered that question. Even abstract.
You wouldn't pay for your... Oh, come on.
No.
I support Kenyan talent as much as possible, and I love it.
But do Kenyans, if they can find a way of not paying for it, would they rather not pay for it?
Oh, yes, they would rather not pay for it.
Yeah.
But I wish we would stop that culture. Let's pay for talent. Let's go and watch our talent do their thing. You know?
No, in most cases, I just think it's the packaging.
You know,
and how they push it out there in terms of the socials.
You know, you might be absolutely right, because if you look at blankets yesterday, and what was the cover price to enter? 5,000?
Yeah, and
people went.
Even the events that Sauti Sols have been doing. And it's packed.
So then in that case, maybe we're just brainstorming together here today. Maybe we're not packaging our stuff properly.
Yeah, right way.
Because most of these events, you need FOMO.
I mean, look like at Lazizi, for instance. We've packaged it.
Oh, tell me about it. Lazizi is beautiful.
Isn't it?
I watched. Oh my God, you do an amazing job. I watched it. I was like, this is brilliant. And the production.
The quality is there.
How long?
Another level.
How long did it take you to shoot?
No, let me tell you something. It has taken all my life. I do not have a life. We're still shooting. I do not have a life. I wake up I'm on set at 6:30 in the morning.
As should be.
Oh, look at this girl.
As should be.
And sometimes we shoot until 9 in the evening.
As should be.
Oh, okay.
Yes. As an actor, you know that. You should put in the work when they say
6 days a week, my friend.
And that is why you've got premium, beautiful stuff like that for Lazizi.
No, they've no shortcuts on this one. They've done a very, very good. Multan?
Yes.
Multan Productions is another level. I'm quite impressed.
For those who don't know anything about Lazizi and the excitement we have about it, please explain to people what it's about.
Lazizi. Mr. Lazizi. Okay, this is a gentleman. I can't give you too much of the story.
It's all right.
But there is a sugar baron played by, he's called Mark. He's played by Mr. Mwaniki Mageria. Yours truly, just in case you didn't know. And then there's his powerful, very powerful wife who runs things and gets things done. She's called Bridget, and it's played by Helen Kelly. Big names,
Not to joke with.
Then the lady, someone's trying to call me.
Tell them you're doing
I'm
business.
doing business. There's a lady of interest, but
Yes.
it's because the reason why I am such a big, Mark is such a big sugar baron,
Yes.
is because her family, husband and herself, played a very big part in creating that empire. Then the husband dies in an act. I'm doing too much.
Yes.
Anyway, but and to console her, I take care of things.
Of course, you manage things for her, right?
So she is played by none other than Jackie Nyaminde. And her name is Amina.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and then there's a very big, very big actors there. We have my
Isaac.
sons, Isaac, and Nini and Zanda Dika. I mean, by the way, they call him by Zandi. I don't know why they call him Zandi, but he's Zanda.
Zanda.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Alexander. Yeah, and quite a number of very big actors in it. And so the whole idea is the sugar, sugar plantation, sugar factory, what happens there, and then how interesting it is when someone is powerful and rich.
Yes.
They want to extend their power into politics. So the usual Kenyan
Yes.
story. Yeah, so that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Yeah, it's gonna be quite something. You need to watch it.
And where can we watch it?
You can watch it on DSTV 163 and on GoTV channel 3.
Absolutely
Hey, sawa,
amazing.
sawa.
Maisha Magic Plus. Yeah, Maisha Magic Plus.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
On the same period as you explaining about the movies and everything, how do you balance between honoring the culture like African and Kenya and pushing boundaries?
Oh, pushing boundaries. Yeah, that's a very tough one, isn't it? Especially because we are a very traditional country. By the way, we are such good. I don't need to say the word is pretenders. We like to be. We need to be honorable. So what we do in the open is very honorable. What we do behind closed doors is very dishonorable. So how as a storyteller, how do you tell that Kenyan story, keeping the balance? Because you can be rejected if you go all out, pushing the boundary. You can be rejected completely. They can say, hatutaki kitu. Do you remember something called Tushauriane?
Yes, I remember Tushauriane. Hey, Esther. Go on.
It was kicked out.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they brought it to Siharakisha. I can't remember.
Hata sikumbuki Tusha did that one.
What was the second one that came? It was Tushauriane, then I can't remember what the other one
Yeah,
was.
it didn't live too long for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good question. The idea is just to be as what shall I say? As modest. Modesty, I think, we are a very modest society. So we don't want immodesty and vulgarity and that kind of thing. So try and keep that to the minimum.
Yes.
And especially because you're doing on Maisha Magic Plus, it has to be family friendly. So thank God, no cussing, no, I can't handle those things. You know, you Kenyans, you like doing things and you don't know why you're doing them. Why? Those things are from Huko Maju. Guys
They
always,
don't do it.
They just, you know, the reason why they do those cussing and everything is because they don't have good vocabulary. If you don't have vocabulary, you can't use words.
True. That's true.
Yeah, so you start using funny words.
Right. It's fine. It's fine.
It's a pet peeve.
It's fine. It's fine. You're a powerhouse, and of course, with all the success that you've come with, real talk, you've had challenges. Let me just talk a little bit about the challenges and how you got out of it.
Yeah.
And also, plus rebranding.
You know when they say it, when I grow up, I want to be. Don't grow up.
Don't grow up. Because growing up is a hustle. Yeah.
Growing up is hard work,
Yeah.
my friend. It's hard work.
It is.
So, but the biggest challenge that I faced, okay, let me say, they came in waves because, first of all, the motor industry started going south because of direct imports, and I was working in a company that sold new cars from showroom. So we were laid off.
Naturally.
That was my first one, and I was that time when I was expecting my son. Oh my!
Oh my Lord!
What?
It was anyway. Thankfully, I got into. That's actually when I started thinking about starting my own business, and got very major support from my dad. My dad was very, very understanding, took me under his wings, and helped me along, which was I really salute that guy. He's a very great mentor. So so that was the first. Then the business grew and everything. Then, if you want to hear my story about how that one went down,
Yes.
you can look for it online. It's all
there.
over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, but it had something to do with the QTV being closed down, and we had a huge opportunity as Riverwood, and we had invested heavily. And then in one afternoon, in fact, it was afternoon. We
Down the
told,
drain.
it's closed. Everything's done. Your
Yeah.
deal is as good as the paper, is as good as the paper in the dustbin.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
That took a mental toll. I actually had to step back and become a bit. Is it depressed?
Yeah, depressed kidogo.
But not. Thankfully, I'm a very happy guy. It was only for 2 weeks.
Okay. Thank God for just 2 weeks, okay.
Yeah, well, later on I found out all I did was push it to the back because
Right.
someone talked about it later on and I broke down. But
Yeah.
anyway, so you know when you build your own business,
Yes.
it's your baby.
It is.
It's a part of you. It's your breath. It is your
Every
life.
night and day.
Yeah. So if you lose that, it's very, very, very hard. So you see people when they're losing the businesses, it's like losing your child. Yeah, it's like losing somebody that you love dearly. What I then have been learning since then is that it's not about just creating a conglomerate or a big company that is successful and everything. It's about the impact that you have on the people that you're serving. Let me give you an example. Recently, I met someone he's now doing very well in what's that guy estate? No, that nice guy outside Kiambu. There's a zone area called, what is it called? Tatu.
Oh, Tatu City.
He's doing very well in Tatu.
Okay.
And he's doing, and I told him, hey man, you know you're doing well. He said, it's thanks to you. I gave him his first job. It's thanks to you. There's another lady right now. She is I can't mention the company.
It's all right.
But she's the head of marketing.
Yes.
In an African oil company.
Thanks to you.
And I gave her the first job. So when you start thinking, okay,
Yeah.
so maybe I'm not doing badly after all.
No, you're not. At least you're getting some impact. People are getting impact from you.
Exactly. And the reason why I'm actually working with at DNR Studios with Eugene Bogo is, for me, I felt I'm not good at building the business. I continue keeping the business going. I can build it, I can start it, but continuity needs somebody who's resolute, someone who's disciplined.
Right.
And there's no one more disciplined I know than Eugene Bogo, by the way. So when he told me, come, let's join my business, I told him, imagine it's okay. So yeah, and I'm really enjoying. I'm enjoying the experience because I've seen what supporting a young person does.
Yes.
And I mean, look at what DNR Studios is doing. I mean, we did the very largest ever local production in this country. Real Housewives of Nairobi.
Yes.
Biggest ever. I mean, nobody has done that size of budget before.
That's true.
And to manage it. So when you work with, when you pour yourself into other people and you just see them doing some great things. So for me, that is very, very.
It pours back into you, and you're like, I did something right there.
Yeah.
Now, what else are you working on other than Lazizi and the other projects that you've done?
Yeah.
Any secrets you can tell us that you're working on, so we can look forward to it?
So now,
Yes.
we like to support. We like to celebrate.
Yes.
What people in Kenya are doing. Have you ever heard of something called Story Yangu?
Story Yangu.
It runs on Showmax. Story Yangu is owned by MultiChoice, and we go around and look at people who are making an impact in society, and we then tell their story. Story Yangu.
Yeah, I think I've watched a couple of episodes. Yes.
I mean, we did Kipchoge Keino, we did Martha Karua, we did Caroline Mutoko, we did even the famous Papa Shilala before he died.
Yes.
We did that. We've done James Moria. We've done a lot of big names. And the idea is to see who's this person behind. So we thought we can do that, but because right now everyone wants to laugh. Kenyans like to laugh. But the Kenyans love to laugh.
Yes, we do.
So Mchongo and No Style, we're celebrating guys and what they've done. So we've I don't know if you've heard of a comedy. It's called Roast House Comedy.
Yes, I have.
So when are we roasting you?
Ha!
But they should.
No way.
That'd be nice.
Okay, when next month you can roast me. Oh my God. Are we ready?
Kamenegoro was the last one, and it was a house on fire.
I watched that one.
So that's what we're working on right now,
Yes.
and then putting it on our own streaming platform. So we also have our own streaming platform called Streamara, and you can watch the older episodes. We had Ben Sol, we have Kamenegoro, and then we're putting some of the other ones up. So this coming Wednesday, guess what?
Who's there?
Guess what?
Who's there?
Bolo Bespoke.
And
Miss
that's gonna be
Mwaniki.
Well done.
And he agreed to come with his wife, Miss Mwaniki. Can you imagine?
Oh my.
Wow.
Somebody sticker.
That is when
So when, by the way, I can give tickets. If you guys can do trivia, I can give tickets.
Yeah, you can give us tickets. You can give them out later on.
Okay, sawa.
So generous of you, and I truly appreciate that.
I'll give you some tickets.
All right. What else other than that?
Then, wow, that's a good question. We have now gone into trying to get into doing corporate stuff for guys. What has happened now? A lot of corporates are realizing that they need to tell their story. So who's the best person to tell the story than a storyteller?
Mwaniki.
Yeah, TNR Studios and Eugene Bogwa as well. So
Let me not forget
Okay. Yeah, and so that's one of the things that we're really spending time on. We done stuff like when Tusker was celebrating 100 years.
Yes.
We did the documentary for that. It
Nice.
was not just a documentary. You know, it's in the beginning. No. Fun stuff. You know, a bit of drama. You know, that's kind of
what
thing.
we like to see.
That's what people like to see.
Okay.
But the future, I'm telling you right now, is actually going on digital. We also have something called Control Z.
Control. I know that one. Okay. Well.
Yes. Well. We are talking to the young people, and that is the language they understand.
It's all right. I was shocked the first time. I was like, what?
The Gen Zs.
Then I'm like, okay.
But guess what? It's making a lot of it's taking on a lot of interest because people want to talk to the Gen Z.
Yes.
And we are there talking to them. So just like you, radio generation.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing is that you've not said it is Generation X or Generation Z.
It cuts across. It's every generation.
Okay, so
in one umbrella.
that's good.
All right, let's go into the quick fire real quick. Yeah,
Quick
this is where we
fire.
ask you.
No.
I know this is the best part. Don't say oh no.
Okay, so,
This is just getting to know you better.
Okay, so
So one word that describes a Kenyan creative scene.
creative scene.
Yeah, one word.
Vibrant.
Vibrant, very vibrant.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Growing.
We're always growing, my friend. Stick with vibrant. I love that.
Vibrant.
And favorite film of all time.
Ooh. Okay. Wow. Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not even Gladiator 2. Gladiator.
The Gladiator.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe. Best advice you've ever received.
Oh, what you need to do today, do now. What you need to do tomorrow, do today.
I love
Dr. James Mageria, my dad.
Oh,
Allah.
at least it's stuck.
Oh my God.
No shade. It's appreciating him.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the most memorable set you've ever been in?
Oh, the one that we're working now.
Lazizi?
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Have you seen where we're dressed in bow ties and everything?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me tell you, the stairway of my house. Hey, you guy.
The envy of everyone. By the way, where did you shoot it?
Can I kill you?
Yes, kill me.
No, I can't.
How?
Because if I tell you, I have to kill you.
I want you to kill me with knowledge.
Let me just say, all the sets that have been shot in Kenya.
Yes.
Many of them in Kenya.
Where in Kenya? Location?
Okay. Muhoroni.
Muhoroni, yes.
Kisumu.
Oh.
Karen. And other places.
Okay.
Even that I cannot mention.
So it's not just
general areas, Limuru area, Kiambu area, Greater Kiambu area,
So
even Machakos, Greater Machakos area.
It wasn't something that you had to build in sets. This is already existing.
Oh, we actually built my
yes.
is a set. One of my sets is a set.
The set. One of your okay. You don't want to let people know about that. Industry secrets.
Yeah, you've done a show about cooking. So, what is your favorite Kenyan dish?
Oh, have you heard of yeah? You can't take me down that route.
Please.
El Much. Have you heard of El Much?
El Much?
Oh, what is that?
Please educate us. What's
Okay.
El Much?
El Much is beef.
Okay.
Cow beef.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You dry it. with smoke. So you put it on, normally, because they had huts, they put it above the fireplace.
Yes.
And it would dry over a week, 2 weeks, over the smoke. It's drying. It does not go bad because the smoke...
Yeah, I know.
The smoke
Those are the
cures it. It is curing.
Kitambo.
Exactly. So when it is dried nicely, they then put it in. It becomes dry. Yeah? They put it in water and start softening it pole pole. As it now starts getting soft, wanaweka pamoja hapo ndani, wanatwanga vitu zinaitwa njugu karanga. They make peanut butter and they glaze it over it on the elmuch. Cover it with peanut butter and honey, and then they eat it with brown ugali and saga.
Hey, paka I'm hungry, and I didn't have appetite.
There is nothing more beautiful. In fact, they serve it for kings. That is for kings.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called the king's food. Elmuch. Yeah,
Okay,
it's from the
so
Teso community.
I'm hoping that you'll make it one day for us. Though you've described it, I just want to taste it. All right. Dream collabo. Which actress or actor would you like to collabo with or work with in the future?
Wow, that's a nice one. Which one would I like to? Oh my God. Do I know? I'm working with the best right now. So.
Oh, that's a good compliment.
Okay, I would love to do something with Lupita. Actually, why not?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. I would like to do something with Lupita. I think that would be really interesting.
A thriller. I should write that one.
But not a horror. I mean,
Not a horror.
I'll be scared myself.
I don't know acting. So quick one. What is that one thing people don't know about you?
Oh, okay. That I actually cook. I'm a very good cook.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course, considering you want to be a chef.
Or maybe they don't know that.
chef.
Okay, maybe they know that. What else do you think they don't know? Okay, I have a family. I'm a married, happy man.
Yes.
With children,
Yes.
grown-up children, not children.
Small children.
Yeah, children's.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they start there. You know.
Yeah, let's grow up.
What else don't you? What else do you want to know that I don't know that about me?
I wanted to know, who would you recommend to play you in a biopic? Because you've got a fabulous story to tell. You know, I'm writing notes of
K1.
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 By there, it's been Kevo. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
By the way, he'll play he will
do a
perfect.
He will deliver.
Perfect,
He would.
kabisa.
He would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what else? If you're not doing film, what else would you be
Oh,
doing?
God.
Apart from film.
That's a good one. I would be cooking, boss. I would be doing stuff for people, Bana. I would have a restaurant.
This
and
cooking, I have to.
Let me tell you, I unwind. Let me tell you how I unwind.
Yes,
Because I do 6 hours of this stuff.
Yeah.
On Sunday, I go home and I either bake or cook for my family. That's what I do. I unwind. It's just so therapeutic. It just brings me back to normalcy.
It's been so zen having you here. Unfortunately,
What?
Yeah.
Imagine it's an hour.
Like this, right? Oh, you brought beautiful vibes in
Thank you.
here.
Thank you. Appreciate
the
it.
love
Anna.
is just beautiful.
No,
and
you guys
your
are
work
great.
is amazing. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I
And we'll
appreciate
keep
that.
watching out for you and just observing you and your greatness.
I appreciate that.
All right, where can people find you if they want to reach you?
Oh, yes, on IG, I'm Nikki Mags. Nikki Mags means Mwaniki Mageria. Nikki Mags. Yeah. Find me on IG. Find me on Facebook. Facebook is Mwaniki Mageria. You can see me on YouTube. I'm Mwaniki Mageria also. On Twitter, which this girl calls X for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't have an X, but then
Really?
is also Mwaniki Mageria. Yeah.
Thank you.
But Nikki Mags is my short. That's my new brand. Wait till you see.
Nikki Mags.
Nikki.
I know.
Nikkimags.
We know that
Nikki
the
Mags.
brand is growing and it's changing also. It's evolving. Can I say that?
Yes, actually, right now I'm growing my image. I'm feeling like I'm a new child.
Yes.
I'm in a new field. It's very taxing, by the way. Doing telenovela.
Yes.
I'm a fish out of water. I'm learning a lot from everybody else. I'm like Helen. Helen knows this thing with Selena. She knows everything. So I'm learning a lot from them. But it's a new experience, and that's what I'd like people to do. Do something new. Recreate yourself.
Right.
Life cannot be boring.
True. On that note, let's get back into the music.
Radio Generation. Home of hard truths and bold insights.